Hey guys and gals, my name is Kuars and welcome back to another video. Now, I do not like to be the bearer of bad news on this channel because, there's enough negativity going around in the world already, right? I don't have to be another source of it. But recently, we just got the biggest 1-2-3 punch of fucking bullshittery in the gaming industry, and I could just not talk about it. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about concerns the Stop Killing Games movement. Now, at this point, there's a very high chance that you've already heard about the Stop Killing Games movement, but if you have not, let me just read you their little description they have on their website. Video games are increasingly being designed to require central servers to function, even for single-player content. When publishers decide to shut those servers down, the games are destroyed entirely. We argue this practice is a violation of consumer rights. If you purchase a good, it shouldn't self-destruct. We are launching formal petitions, exploring class action lawsuits, and engaging with lawmakers worldwide to end the intentional destruction of our digital media. Now, this sounds like a no-brainer, right? Like, video games just should be playable, right? Especially if it's a video game that you bought with your money. But even if what this movement is advocating for sounds like something that should be a given, people are still against it. Mostly the gaming industry people themselves. I feel like it should be kind of obvious from the things I've said so far, but I obviously support this movement, right? And I just do not understand why some people can still be against it. I've seen some people say stuff like, oh, but what about indie games and indie developers? How are they going to implement ways for players to play their games even after their end of service update or whatever the fuck? And the answer is, bro, it's easier to make a single player game than a multiplayer one. And on top of that, it's sure of a lot cheaper and easier to make it so players are the ones hosting the servers instead of you. Now, speaking of community servers, okay, this is the main point. We're actually getting into it now. In a recent hearing about the Stop Killing Games movement, games like Minecraft and Call of Duty were brought up as examples of games that can work with community-operated servers. Now, a part of these hearings is the ESA, aka the Entertainment Software Associations, and in their words, their mission is to help expand and protect the innovative and creative marketplace for the video game industry here in the United States. Well, in the previously described meeting after Minecraft community servers were brought up, someone from the ESA said that they were illegal. Roll the clip, please.
That's correct. Minecraft is currently hosted by community servers, Call of Duty community servers, so it's an option that is out there in existence here today.
They're illegal, and they are not in any way affiliated with Microsoft. Microsoft, for Minecraft, has gotten a lot of criticism because of those community servers not employing the same safety standards that Microsoft does on their Minecraft servers.
So is it like the black market of video games?
Yes, in fact, we consider it piracy. We have lawsuits, 2 pending lawsuits against private servers right now. And the United States Trade Representative, in their notorious markets reports on counterfeiting and piracy, has named some of these big private servers as a notorious market.
Now, as you guys just heard, absolutely stupid fucking takes being thrown around just like it's fucking willy-nilly. Honestly, huge respect to that guy. I would have crashed out. It's I could not be a professional, official guy, because I would just fucking crash out. I would just cut her off in the fucking middle and just... You get it, man. I just can't do this shit. For both Call of Duty and for Minecraft, which are the 2 examples given in this context, these options have pretty much been there since almost the beginning of their life on this internet, on this world. Also, comparing them to a black market is genuinely one of the most insane things I've heard. If Minecraft's community servers are illegal and compared to a black market, I'm sure Little Big Planet 2, with its entire gameplay almost revolving around user-created content, that should be fucking mecha at this point. Maybe that's why they shut it down. It wasn't because of hackers in their servers. No, it was because it was fucking illegal. It's stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. So technically there's some truth to what she's saying specifically about Microsoft getting criticism about their community servers. And yes, right, these are correct things, right? Microsoft and Mojang have gotten criticism for the actions of community servers and such, but the actions of these servers are primarily against the Minecraft end user license agreement when creating a server. So while yes, the existence of these servers are true, it's not like Mojang are just like letting them be, right? Whenever they catch one of these servers, they immediately blacklist it. Obviously, if they catch those servers, right, there's a big if in there. A lot of servers that do break the end user license agreement of creating a Minecraft server do still just go by unnoticed for some reason. While I do agree that Mojang and Microsoft should do a better job at like regulating the community servers on Minecraft, I don't think it's fair to just say they're illegal outright, and again, compare them to the black market of video games. Now, unfortunately, these are not the only bad news that I'm going to deliver today, because apparently, PlayStation is ending production of physical game discs for all new games, starting January 2028. From that date, new games will be released in digital formats only. What the actual fuck are we doing? Don't get me wrong, most times when I buy a game, I buy it digitally. That's not because I don't like buying games physically or anything, it's mostly because they're just cheaper like that. Well, for me at least. In my country, the economy's so fucking backwards, it's cheaper to buy a game digitally. Can you think about that? That's fucked up. And yes, even if you factor in second-hand sellers. I also want to remind everyone, whenever you buy a digital game on a console like Xbox or PlayStation, or even a platform like Steam or Epic Games, they can terminate your ownership of that game whenever they want. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that is something that has, like, outright happened yet, but, like, just the possibility that it can happen is frightening enough, right? And the fact that PlayStation is just going full digital makes it even worse to think about. At least now you have an option, but after January 2028, guess what? Whenever you buy a game, you're not going to actually own it. You're just going to own a license to it that they can terminate at any point ever. And you're not going to have any other options. And unfortunately, the bad news do not end there. Guess what? Xbox is kind of doing something similar with them not having a disk drive for their next console. It seems the new CEO cannot save us from bullshit decisions like this because, I mean, I don't know what to say at this point. I think that all I have to say is if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. Go pirate, right? Go get games for free. It's so nice. I condone piracy 100%. Fuck everyone. But yeah, the only good thing that has come out of this is that all of these news have been absolutely blowing up and making the rounds on social media. With most of it obviously being backlash. So much so that fucking Domino's made a post mocking this shit. And hold on, let me just read this out. Official statement: in response to trends in the gaming industry as of 1st of April 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift to production of digital pizzas only. Consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes and, using the power of the imagination, enjoy them in an entirely virtual sense. So yeah, this shit has gone so big that Domino's is making fun of the fucking gaming industry at this point. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, I guess good news, Nintendo is reportedly not doing this. Kinda. Right? So I guess that's something nice, right? Like the gaming industry is so twisted at this point that Nintendo is more consumer friendly than PlayStation or Xbox. That's crazy. Yeah, anyway guys, that was pretty much all the news that I could give you guys today, and I hope I didn't ruin your day too much. And if you guys liked that video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have money to give me, then give it to me. BuyMeACoffee.com/Kuars. If you like comics and shit, blackironcomic.netlify.app, and you can go read the best comic out right now. ? I don't know. Maybe go and read it and find out. Also, be sure to hit that frickin' bell because guess what? We do live streams and shit on this channel, so be sure to not miss out. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!
Walking lonely, got no homies, feeling like a ghost. She don't feel me anymore, she says I'm never home. I got no lights on, I'm slumped in my chair again. She never come home, she never will feel me again. I cannot differentiate a day since 2016.